este tigre está haciendo, eh? What are you doing, Edgar Berlanga? You Puerto Rican. Tú eres Boricua. A Puerto Rican doesn't have to pander to a Mexican when it comes to the sport of boxing, knowing that this is a traditional rivalry. Tito Trinidad wouldn't do this. Miguel Cotto wouldn't do this. Benitez wouldn't do this. Well, Frank Gomez wouldn't do this. Hector Camacho wouldn't do this. What is this man doing? Come on, look, Edgar Berlanga, look. You in position to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. We understand that. Sound with Manchum, the zone is raining out here, so try to avoid the sound and things of that nature. But Edgar Berlanga, you don't need to pander to the Mexican. A Puerto Rican versus Mexican is always a traditional type of matchup. Pay some respect, vice versa. But come on, bruh. Come on, Berlanga. You acting like, to be honest, you acting like the brothers. You acting like one of the brothers. You know how Floyd Mayweather with a sombrero to pander to the Mexicans. Earl Spence wear the Mexican colors when he fought Mikey Garcia. We seen Tank Davis wear the sombrero when he faced Leo Santa Cruz. We seen Montana Love wear the sombrero. We seen Shakur Stevenson wear the sombrero. Oh, that is one Puerto Rican that did wear the sombrero and stuff like that. But anyway, you don't need to pander to the Mexican fan base, bro. You look like you're desperate, bro. Look like you begging and desperate for a fight. Desperate for a payday. Now, is Edgar Berlanga ready for Canelo Alvarez? Look, it's hard to tell a fighter if you're ready or not. You know what I'm saying? Or a fighter's always going to feel like he's ready to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? When they get into that mode and they're training and they're ready and they want that fight, they're going to do... You can't tell a fighter if they're not ready, right? You're not in the gym with them. You're not in there with preparation. But looking at his experience and looking at his resume, I don't think he's ready to challenge Canelo Alvarez. To fight Canelo Alvarez, probably he's ready. To challenge Canelo Alvarez, that's a whole different type of story. You understand what I'm trying to say? To challenge somebody is different. To fight somebody is different. Is he ready to fight Canelo Alvarez? Yes, he's ready to fight. Is he going to challenge Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, super middleweight undisputed, King Nello, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nello, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. No. He ain't ready. If Jaime Munguia wasn't ready, he ain't going to be ready. He's not going to be ready to challenge Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is still in his prime. He's 33 years old. He's still active. He's still, you know what I'm saying? And it looked like he carried Jaime Munguia. Now, Jaime Munguia versus Edgar Berlanga, that's a good fight. That could happen. You know what I'm saying? In September, that fight could happen. I think that's more of a realistic fight, in my opinion, right? But Canelo Alvarez, now, is Edgar Berlanga really trying to do this for legacy? Or he's looking for a payday just like other people? Huh? Now, of course, it's prize fighting. You in position for a fight. You signed with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn promised that he's going to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. I'm not sure. But if Canelo Alvarez is not going to be fighting David Benavidez, of course, he's not going to be fighting Jamal Charlo. You already saw Jamal Charlo got arrested and things of that nature. And I hope that Jamal Charlo is, you know what I'm saying, safe in his house. Prayers go out to Jamal Charlo. I see a lot of people going after Jamal Charlo, putting his mug shots. But just a couple of months ago, he was out there in an orphanage, you know what I'm saying? You know, being out there and showing love to the kids and giving back. And nobody was posting that. I posted, but hey, a lot of people wasn't posting that. But as soon as somebody get arrested, then, oh, man, everybody want to post it, man. So prayers go out to Jamal Charlo and stuff like that. But that was a good move by the WBC that finally, you know what I'm saying, had to strip him from the belt. He hasn't defended in 3 years. So Carlos Adames is the champion. That would be a good fight, too. You know, Carlos Adames, even though that he's a champion now, he got the belt, probably he could, you know, I could see him moving up and fighting Edgar Berlanga. And then that would be a Dominican and Puerto Rican in New York City. That would be a good fight. But he's going to have to move up. And he just got the belt, so he's not going to be moving up. Probably going to be fighting Jennebeck, in my opinion. That's going to be a good unification bout, in my opinion. But Edgar Berlanga, you don't need to pander. You don't need to pander. You do not need to You don't need to beg. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to look desperate for a fight. You feel me? And that's how Edgar Berlanga does look. You know what I'm saying? He does got a Puerto Rican fan base. He does got a New York Puerto Rican fan base as well in the island of Puerto Rico. You don't need to. And you got a couple of hip hoppers and stuff like that. You can have Bad Bunny supporting you, Fat Joe supporting you, the culture supporting you. You don't need to pander like other people and stuff like that. You don't need to beg for the fight. If it's there, it's there. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that fight with Edgar Berlanga and Canelo Alvarez? It's like I said the other day after the Canelo Alvarez fight. It was hard. It was good to see Canelo Alvarez looking sharp and things of that nature. But then, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's next for Canelo Alvarez? Has he overstayed his welcome? He has already separated himself from his contemporaries. There's really nothing out there for Canelo Alvarez unless if he fights David Benavidez, in which I know he's not going to be fighting David Benavidez. I don't know if he wants to fight David Benavidez. I don't know if David Benavidez is going to come down after his next fight. And that's probably going to be a tough fight for David Benavidez as well. You know, Ukraine fighters could fight. Is David Benavidez going to be fighting Bivol? If this is Bivol and Beterbiev is postponed, will Canelo Alvarez fight Bivol again? I mean, that's going to be a good fight. A lot of people talking about this Bud Crawford again. Please stop it, man. Canelo Alvarez will make Bud Crawford eat from a straw. Stop it. That's a mismatch. That's moving 3 division up. Stop it. The excellency. I don't know. The excellency, he's stuck with the heavyweight division. It seems like you're not really looking at Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford. That's a mismatch. You don't want to do that. You're about putting great fights. So excellency, don't put that Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. That's not a good fight. But let me know what y'all think was next for Canelo Alvarez. And if you think that Edgar Berlanga was promoting, is that a good look? Is he pandering? Do you like it as a Puerto Rican or Boricua? I've never seen Trinidad do that or other people do that. In my knowledge, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.